let's talk video. It's hot these days. We know what happened with YouTube. Where do you see it all going? What's the current big trend, other than just more?
Well, I mean, the foundation of the house, right, is how can you not be interested in a marketing channel that has such a vast, profound reach and has zero cost per action associated with it. So right off the bat, you're paying attention, right? You know, it makes sense. And then there was a time when people thought, well, and corporations thought, well, you know, we can only release videos that meet this kind of traditional high production value standard, and you know, we can't spend $30,000 or $100,000 per video. And now even those companies are realizing that all they need is, you know, someone in the office with a digital camera and a decent light, and that has become sort of the new accepted standard. So in terms of where it's going, when you combine that with the universal search like results of Ask and Google, Google, who's still in their infancy of that, by the way, it's clear that this is now something that everybody has to pay attention to. Now, it's also the Wild West, and for guys like you and me that have been around such a long time, thank God for that, because
Deja vu.
Yeah, but it also keeps it interesting for us, right? Because otherwise you're like, oh, meta sex, you know. But this is, you know, it's a new platform, it's a new methodology. It's the issue of analytics and tracking is wide open right now and challenging. And within those types of dynamics, there's always a lot of opportunities as well. But this is something now. When we talk to a prospective client, this is on our inventory list because it represents such quantifiable value. And then people are also using it in ways that one might not immediately think of. Like, for example, let's say that you're a company that has 5 corporate videos, and of course we're going to market those for you and track those and report the benefit to the marketing of those videos. But let's say that in addition to that, you have found, because of whatever vertical you're in, and I'm intentionally keeping brand names out of this, that there's a sea of user-generated content about your content or similar content. These companies are now hiring agencies like ours to also find that video content, aggregate it, tag it, and report it as a brand impression, which exponentially magnifies, you know, our efforts and delivers outrageous, you know, brand impression value at either zero or, you know, next to zero cost. So that's something that we've recommended clients only recently, and that we're seeing clients do more and more, because it makes sense. If, for example, if you're a TV station or a movie studio who's actually paying somewhere to show a particular clip, let's say even in the new YouTube paid video channel, and that exact clip is showing up in 20 iterations on the user uploaded side, and you can track those views, it's part of your overall marketing effort. So,
and we're talking Google Universal earlier. It just changes the whole nature of the ball game. For organics, anyway.
Well, in so many ways. And here's one way that I haven't heard come up in conversation yet that we're dealing with. It also can be you know, the issue of brand reputation management within our industry, where a corporation has someone say something negative about it, and all of a sudden it's a real problem in the SERPs. And there's so many things that you can try and do to help push down that negative content or remove it. Well, Universal Search now is actually an additional tool for that, between news releases and video.
To be proactive about
to be proactive or reactive as well, in terms of, you know, anything that'll give you another push down of an inch or more, whether it's a local business listing, which is another technique, or a news release, which is another technique, or one or, you know, or two videos. 2 videos will push down the SERPs about what, 2 inches or so, right? So that's a way in which people there's, you know, slight key to the castle revealing there that people haven't really thought about in terms of video search. And as far as universal search goes, interestingly, Ask is in a way sort of ahead of Google in terms of their deployment, whether it's actually working or not, let's say. But I saw some recent numbers that are very encouraging for them. They're saying publicly that they're seeing less page 2 views because, you know, ergo, because people are more satisfied with the first page results than they previously were with the traditional SERP. So that's all they need. Now, as far as Google Universal Search results go, I was lucky enough to hear Eric Schmidt speak at Seoul Digital Forum about this a couple months ago, and then even luckier to sort of corner him for about 3 minutes as he looked very uncomfortable and awkward, because there's a crowd, and it's like, so, he couldn't move, right? And I felt confident based on his talk, which really, you can find it by looking for it, but I don't hear anybody talking about outside of Seoul Digital Forum, but you can find that on the video search engines. Between his talk and our brief conversation, I'm absolutely convinced that what we're seeing right now is like it's baby, it's diapers time. Mm-hmm. There's so much more coming. Not to mention the integration of the personalization, behavioral, geo-targeting, right, et cetera, with the universal results set.
And Universal's only turned on for the stateside right now. It's not in Europe, not in Africa, any place else around the world. Yeah. So there's another shoe to drop in all this. They're still playing with it. Yeah. They're still playing with it. So.
And what fascinates me is, we had a client call today, a prospective client call. What fascinates me is how few major marketers, major corporations really know about it. In our circle, it's like, oh, this is old news. It's spanking brand new to so many VPs, SVPs of marketing.
Oh yeah, we did a couple interviews here a couple months ago, and popped up. The blog was number 1, the video was number 2, and our site was number 3. And boy, did their competitors call us for more interviews.
Oh, I mean, Brett, can you imagine when you quantify this from a monetary standpoint? How much money somebody spent on a website and the marketing for that website? And here's a video that was pulled off YouTube. It's crazy.
Yep, 1 2-minute video that they made on.
Yeah. So to that end, though, other than just getting the content out, this is very important. It's something I talk about when I speak on these things. Brands need to be conscious of branding that video experience, of having an initial brand experience in the first frame, of watermarking each frame thereafter, and then spending the last 5 or 10 seconds with a teaser offer of some kind, or incentive, or a go-to, et cetera. And really, that is in its infancy. Hardly anyone's doing that.
Right. So, well, speaking of YouTube and coming in under the limit, we're at that magic 10-minute mark. So, thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much, Brett. Very much appreciate it.